same company, on the same day, phone call. Yeah, good afternoon. I tried to get through to Chris Dyer, but I'm afraid he wasn't at his desk.
Okay, let me try a lady called Amanda Berry for you. She's the office manager.
That's lovely, thank you.
There. Just a moment.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Atkins.
Yeah, good afternoon. Is it Amanda, is it?
Yes.
Hello there. My name's Mark Wyatt. I just need to ask you a couple of questions, if I may, concerning some plans that that Atkins produced.
Right. Which job is that for?
It was for, I believe it was on behalf of Oxford County Council, and it goes back some time. It was the actual plans were produced way back in 1999, but there's been some confusion as to who actually produced the plans, and I just need to qualify really with someone at Atkins who actually produced them.
But what's the project?
The project it was for a golf course called Waterstock Golf Course near Tame in Oxfordshire. I can give you the plan number if you like, and I can give you the date on the plans if you want me to.
It wouldn't mean anything in particular to me, the date on the plan or anything.
No.
That's only the date that it was drawn up.
It was signed off. Just to let you know, it was signed off by your lead surveyor at the time, Jerry Axford. So.
Right. Okay. Well, everything.
It's gone to Michelle's. I know. I realise that.
Well, Michelle's doesn't exist anymore because they've gone bankrupt.
Have they? Oh, blimey. Oh, okay. Well, that's probably even better then. So, it's.
I mean, and also the county council have changed their framework supply as well now to Capita.
Okay. Well, that won't really matter, to be honest, because these plans were drawn up apparently by Atkins, so yourselves really.
But if they're anything to do with the council, it's not our property, and it was all gone. When we lost the contract those years ago, everything went back to the county,
yep.
And they're not our property to do anything with.
Okay, well, let me just say this: at the way things are at the moment, are that the county council was saying that Atkins drew the plans. Okay. Now, I know that Atkins didn't draw the plans. It was done by Oxford County Council employees. Now, so what I want from yourselves is confirmation of who exactly did draw those plans up, because I've got a letter from the Chief Executive of Oxfordshire County Council that's saying that her employees had nothing to do with the plans, which means it was Atkins' own work.
Well, I'm a bit of a loss now, because anything that if it was drawn up on behalf of the county council, we would have been their sub-consultant, if that was the case.
Yeah.
If you've only got that Jerry Axford did them.
No. What you're sorry. I know it's a little bit hard for you to take in, and I'll explain it. What happened was there were some plans that were drawn up by W.S. Atkins, or supposedly drawn up by W.S. Atkins. I got a letter from the county council solicitor saying that that is the head of the county council, the chief man in the legal department. He said that they were drawn up by Susie Coyne and Adrian Purnell, who were officers of the county council at the time. My problem is this: that those plans were put into court as evidence against Wyatt Brothers Oxford Limited. and those plans have the names of WS Atkins employees on them, Jerry Axford and a lady called Joanna Derbyshire. Now, you've got, and I've also got now, to add to the confusion, like I say, I've got a letter from the Oxfordshire County Council Chief Executive saying that the County Council officers didn't touch those plans. It was solely the work of WS Atkins. So what I want to know from Atkins are, A, do you agree with that statement that Atkins were the sole producers of that plan? And if you do, that's fine, because what I will then need to do is come into perhaps your office or meet with one of your engineers or one of your drawing team to discuss the accuracy of them. If you didn't do them, what I want is a statement from yourselves to say that you didn't do them.
I don't know. The problem here is, because I've gone so far since...
I've got a copy of the plan, so I've got copies of the plans that were produced at the time, and I've got copies of the base plan that has Atkins title block on it. So when it was produced is not really important.
My problem is that I have nobody.
Yeah.
I have absolutely nobody here.
Yeah.
Who can actually verify whether it was our work or not, because they've all gone. Every single one of those employees, including the ones you're mentioning, Joe Derbyshire has moved on somewhere completely different. I have no surveying department here in Oxford any longer. Hasn't been for a number of years. So nobody here can actually tell you if the plan is up. And people like you probably would have drawn that would have been the land surveying team, Jerry's team, and they're no longer here either. So I have nobody who can actually verify that.
Well, I've got a letter from yourselves. Let me just say this: I've got a letter from Atkins that is stating that they actually wrote to some solicitors a little while back, and they actually said that accordingly, the part of their letter actually states, accordingly, we are unable to confirm that Atkins was responsible for the drawings. Now, that was a statement that Atkins wrote at the time. Now,
who wrote that? Who gave you that letter?
That was written by David Mason, your business manager.
He's gone.
Well, that's fine. It doesn't bother me whether Mr. Mason's gone.
It will bother the person who you're asking. It was in Atkins now.
Well, I don't mind that, because Atkins have got to either go back to their former employees and ask them who produced it, or I'm going to have to take it further myself. And I don't really want to do that. All I want from Atkins is a comment as to whether they produced it or not.
I appreciate that, but I don't know that I have anybody. I don't know. I don't know if I can give you the answer to that question. I can't give you the answer because I don't know what the answer would be, because, as I said, we haven't worked...
Does Jerry Axford, is he working for you anymore, or is he working for...
Jerry hasn't worked for us for Jerry hasn't worked for us for about 8 years.
Okay, but he did work...
He went to he was transferred with the county council contract was lost. He was stupid across to Michelle.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now, I don't know, since Michelle passed the company with Oxfordshire County Council, and the new provider started last year in 2012, which is Capita.
Yeah.
I don't know where Jerry I don't know if Jerry was transferred again. We've had no contact there, well, barely. I can't think of any contact we've had with Jerry since the day he and his colleagues
left.
Transferred to Michelle.
Well, that's fine. But what I am going to need from you is a definitive answer as to who produced the plans. Now, like I say, you can either do that through contacting your former employees and asking them.
But I don't know where they are. I don't know where Joe Derbyshire's gone. She could have moved on again and again since.
Well, that's fine. But like I said to you, Atkins have produced drawings that have been put into court, and I've had the county council solicitor tell me that, and the head of county council tell me that their employees carried it out. I've had the chief executive of the county council saying that they haven't done that, and so I have to take the chief executive's word as final. Now, she obviously knows that Atkins were responsible for those drawings. And if she's saying that, I have to come back to you and ask you whether or not you are responsible. Because at the end of the day, what's going to have to happen here is if I don't get an answer, I'm going to have to take this matter further to court possibly, and at that point, Atkins are going to have to answer whether or not they did the plans or not.
Well, I'm just going to have to take advice because I mean I'm afraid I answer the telephone and try and deal with this the best I can.
Yeah, I understand. I'm not getting it. Don't look at this that I'm trying to get at you at all. All I'm trying to do is get to the bottom of who produced these plans. That is all I'm interested in.
You've told me that Jerry Axford signed them off.
Yeah, well, apparently. Now if
where did apparently come from?
Well,
Who gave you the apparently? Jerry Axford's name?
Let me say this. I mean, I can let you into the full story if you like. The drawings that were produced were produced for an enforcement inquiry, an actual inquiry that was held back in 1999. Okay. Now the plan that was produced for that inquiry, there was an inspector at that inquiry that asked that a plan be produced, and he did that between the 27th of January and the 3rd of February 1999. Well, the date on the plan. He actually requested the plan during that inquiry, so probably around the 1st or 2nd of February. It was because it was towards the end of the inquiry. The date on the plan is the 22nd of January. Now that is before the inquiry started, and that's why I say I'm not sure whether Jerry knows about the plan. I think on the actual base plan, if you like, that was produced prior to the main plan being produced. It was cut and pasted on there, but from some other plan. Now, the plan that was put into court is highly inaccurate. I have to tell you that the boundaries don't match up. That the lake has been put on in the wrong place. The contours are actually wrongly placed on the plan. So it's not something I would have thought that Jerry would have signed off knowingly. I think what's happened is that the title block has been cut and pasted onto a drawing. The title block had Jerry's and Joanna's name on it, but I don't think that the drawing matches or has anything to do with the title block. But the problem for Atkins is that the county council at the moment are saying you produced it, and their chief executive is saying you produced it. Now, like I say, I don't want to have to go to court, produce this plan in court. And then you have to defend the fact that you produced a plan that's inaccurate.
Well, I can't do any further than what I've told you already. I'm going to have to speak to somebody more senior than I am.
Well, I don't mind that. I don't mind you speaking to someone more senior. But like I say, if you like, I can send you the letter from the Chief Executive of Oxfordshire County Council that states that what she's saying is that their officers never produced Plan C. Now, so from that, what you've got to deduce, because your name is on the title block, Atkins produced it, or supposedly produced it. Now, I can help you out with evidence that shows that you didn't. And so what I want is a written confirmation from W.S. Atkins that you did not produce that plan. I'm trying to help you here. I'm not trying to land you in the mire at all. What I'm trying to do is dig Atkins out of the mire.
Okay. Well, as I say, let me take your name and number, and I'll speak to somebody and get somebody to call you back.
Okay. My name is Mark Wyatt.
Yep.
My phone number is 07
Yep.
884
Yep.
35
Yep.
39
Yep.
84.
Okay. And it's Waterbury Golf Course, did you say?
No. Waterstock. It was a job done for Waterstock Golf Course. I think the drawing was produced on the 22nd of January 1999. It was actually drawn on the 20th and signed up on the 22nd by Jerry Axford. I can give you the plan number if you want, if you wish me to.
Okay, good. Yeah.
It was plan number 929
Yeah.
57
Yeah.
/ 922
Yeah.
/ 022, and then there's a space, and it's 1041 Rev C.
Sorry, 1041.
1041 Rev C. It's the
Revision C.
C. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I've taken that information down. I'll get somebody to call you back.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.